Taurus, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Taurus. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in a Taurus, please remember to not force situations or stories to fit. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It is just not your story. Check your other placements. See what messages resonate there for you. Take what does, leave the rest for someone else. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa. Use your discretion to put the energies where they belong, okay, in your specific situation. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment for me. I love to hear from you. This specific reading, Taurus, is for singles, okay? So we're just going to kind of go in and see what's happened in the recent past, in your current situation, and the near future, and see what is kind of going on there, what's coming in, what's going out, that kind of thing. You know how we do. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into this, Taurus, and see what has been going on for you. Okay. All right, so overall energy is death. Okay, Scorpio energy here. Transformation and change. Things are starting to change. And in this moment, you are starting to realize that there is change coming in. You might not have necessarily been ready for it, but ready or not, it's time to transform and to make some things kind of start happening here for yourself. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords here. So there was manifesting here, manifesting opportunities, manifesting money, jobs. So it was almost like your focus was more on trying to get stability underway here. There was a decision that needed to be made here. So it most probably had to do with, picking in between what job would work best for you. And that's where your focus was. Something, people who were dealing with a job that they wanted, a rent increase. Yeah, y'all might have had some of that too. But a raise at work and another opportunity came up that was going to offer you more money, but maybe you had to move. So a decision had to be made here. You know what was causing the obstacles and what wasn't serving your highest good. So you just had to make that decision here. With clarity, we'll find out if you made that decision or not. But with the Eight of Pentacles coming in, it almost kind of resonates that you did make a decision and you chose, money. You were putting the work in, you manifested more money for yourself. And that is what is kind of going on here. And it almost feels like some of you might be meeting a new person here within the workspace. Okay. This offer to go out, if you're new to an area and you met somebody through work, they might be asking you to go kind of out, making an offer to go to dinner or a movie or something like that, or to show you around here. And it does turn into this Two of Cups here. So there is a connection that is coming in for you in the current. So if you did make that decision and you did make that move and you met somebody, they're wanting to kind of really feel this out and see what it is in this moment, in the current situation here. In the near future, you have the Six of Cups, Judgment, and the Five of Cups. So something from the past is coming back here, okay? Something that needs to be let go of that you've been holding on to, this regret here, this loss, this sadness needs to be released here. Because if I read the Six of Cups to the Two of Cups here, this is a deep connection that is trying to come in, but there is something. You turned my light down, Ludo. Sorry, my cat, it got kind of dark up in here. She turned the light off. But it is a deep connection here that is starting to come through here in the current situation. You were focused on something else. This change and transformation came in. You were dealing with what you needed to deal with to make things right with you. And then as that kind of progresses, this new connection comes in here. It does turn into something deep, but as well as that, there is stuff from the past that you need to be releasing and letting go of, these regrets, this sadness that you carry with whatever the situation was that you've been carrying with you. It is now time to release it. Because carrying that regret around and that sadness is not going to help you move forward here, Taurus. So let's get some clarification here and see kind of what else Spirit has to tell us here. All right, clarify the Death and the overall, please. Ooh, okay. All right, so the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here. So someone's watching you, okay? Not as intently as they would have been, but somebody is watching. They're watching the movements that you're making. They're kind of dipping their toes, and it could very well be this new energy that's coming in for you here, Taurus, but they are watching. They're not ready to make any movement right now with this Knight of Pentacles coming in. It is wait and see. See what happens, see how things, kind of unfold. But they are observing, they are watching. Clarify the Magician in the recent past, please. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it was fated to play out the way that it did here. Things might be up and down here in the recent past because you were trying to make that change. You were trying to do the things that you needed to be doing here. Three of Swords. Yeah, there was heartache and betrayal here. You were manifesting through all of that, which is why maybe some of this stuff didn't come through on a romantic level, because you were still dealing with heartache and betrayal here, trying to really hone in and heal yourself. But the problem with trying to manifest when you're going through heartache and unhealed things, it tends to come back in a more negative kind of perspective here. So yeah. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, please. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles here. You were probably struggling a little bit financially here and kind of at your wits' end trying to make ends meet here, which is why you were trying to manifest these opportunities and money, okay? And you did do it, the Three of Pentacles. Now building that strong foundation, partnering up with somebody. Again, this could be showing what you can do here. So, yeah, I'm struggling, but I'm going to show you I got this. I'm going to do what I need to do here. And you most definitely did here. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you was worried about putting the work in to make that money here. Also, some of you were probably learning some very, very deep karmic lessons that you probably should have learned a long time ago. Okay? Clarify the Two of Swords here in the recent past. The Lovers. Okay. There was a decision that needed to be made. So with the Lovers coming up here, somebody wasn't putting their full effort into it and not helping with this money situation here. So I think what happened is some of you actually made the decision to release the connection and focus on your money, getting your stability right. Okay, can we not knock things, please? Lay down somewhere. So yeah, you could have been dealing with a Gemini here. The Moon, and that fear of the unknown, of not knowing how to make things come together here, Taurus, really put a bit of a strain on you. And things were starting to illuminate. The things that you were manifesting were starting to show themselves, which is what prompted you to make the decision to make that move for that career. Some of you most certainly ended a connection here to take a better opportunity here work-wise, and they decided not to follow you. So it just kind of, that's where this regret is coming in for some of you here. Okay, clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the current. The Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you made that decision. So these things are starting to come in for you. Yes, you might have had to break your own heart to do so, but you're starting to gain that stability. You're starting to have these opportunities open up for you. Your material life is now starting to be not so much of a struggle, but more of balanced and I got this kind of thing. Okay. The Hermit, there was some self-reflection, digging deep, that is still going on for you here, Taurus, so that you can continue knowing that you've made the right decisions here. And just really digging deep to see what it is that you want here. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Oh, but you're defensive. Okay. All right. Okay. So with this offer that is trying to come in here, you are defensive. You are guarding your heart. You are standing your ground because of the disappointments that you've had to deal with here and the kind of stagnant energy that is kind of come with that, you know, you're so focused on this regret, this sadness, this loss here, but you're not seeing this offer being extended to you to say, hey, it's okay. And it's made things very, very heavy for you to carry here. You need to see the bigger picture. You need to put whatever it is that you're carrying here, you need to release it. You need to set it down so you can see the bigger picture here. Clarify the Two of Cups in the current, please. Again, like I said, bigger picture, seeing the bigger picture, the Hangman here. You need to change your perspective here. Things have been put on pause, yes, because you need to allow yourself to set the things that these burdens and these responsibilities, you need to be able to set them down just a little bit. For some of you, you're single parent, okay? And it's been hard, okay? But you need to just for a moment, put those responsibilities and the burdens of all these bills and all this stuff that's coming in, set it down. Your perspective is going to change, but you're putting everything on pause here because of being the defensive, the disappointments, and everything being so heavy. But if you would just take a minute, you would see the grand picture here. But you have paused this Two of Cups coming in because you're holding on to so much here. And this here, the Six of Cups in the near future, this is why this stuff is kind of cycling in and out, because you're holding on to it. Your past keeps coming back. So until you deal with past situations, this new situation, this new offer of I breathe you, you breathe me, this deep connection here is not going to come in until you let go of all this other stuff. But you've put it on pause. Clarify the Six of Cups in the near future, please. Yeah. Justice. Okay. So putting that fairness back in, that balance. If things in your past have, not been very fair and things have just kind of been done, things are about to tip in your favor here. You just got to allow yourself to get realigned here. It's going to cause some conflict here with this Five of Swords. That's okay. That's okay, because in the end, balance is still going to bring it out. There's the Death card. There's that change again. So this change, this transformation is not something that's just going to happen overnight. It is going to come all through this initially to get you to clear these out. Let it go and stop holding on to the regret and the sadness here. Some of you had situations come in that you could not control. Okay, you couldn't control it. So, all right, clarify Judgment, please. But with this Death coming in, there is something to this situation that you have going on that does need to change and kind of die out so new can come in here. The Queen of Swords, clarity. With this release, that clarity is going to come here. Right now, you're kind of being a little bit cold and detached from the situation, but once you start releasing these things and you're gaining that clarity, you're going to know exactly what you need to be cutting off out of your life when it comes up. There's a Star. You're hopeful still. You haven't lost hope. You're still wishing. There is healing for this. And if there is a connection, this is the want and need to heal and reconcile connections. And this is with family, friends, lovers. It doesn't matter. It's just healing. And you haven't lost hope in a specific situation that you're holding on to here, which is preventing you. You're hung up on somebody from your past here. Clarify the Five of Cups. Yep. Okay. You're regretting a toxic connection. You're regretting a past connection that just didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. And it made things heavy, and it made you feel left out in the cold. It made you feel abandoned. And yes, there is sadness that came with this. There was struggles outside of your control that were going on, and it just kind of is what it is. Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. So Ace of Swords, there's clarity coming in here and reconciliation. So even though you have a new person coming in here or a new energy, it could be the same person, just a new energy that they changed, that they had transformation, that they figured out their stuff, okay? And now they're trying to come back because now they know what they want here and they want you. Some of you are dealing with a reoccurring past situation, and some of you are dealing with somebody new trying to come in that you met at a workplace here. So, all right. All right, let's get some messages and advice from the Moonology deck here. All right, Spirit, what else do you have to tell Taurus to close this out, please? What messages do they need? All right, for Taurus. All right. Prosperity lies ahead. A fiery climax approaches. So that goes with some of these releasing things. Hold your vision. Emotions are running high. Be bold and make the first move. A new romantic cycle begins. So again, that rings true for the people who are dealing with somebody from the past that had things that they need to deal with and kind of fix. They've done that, and they're coming back to the center to kind of reconnect with you. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment, and I will see you soon.